Hello, it is the Wolf Witch again. Or maybe not again. It's probably giving my stats, this is probably your first time here. Hello. Basically, we have a message from your person, and it is, I'm doing like Harry Potter theme right now because I got a Harry Potter deck. It's not official, so yay, not supporting J.K. Rowling, but still supporting artists, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, message from your person. I've been trying to do more love readings lately because I realized I don't have a lot on my channel. So stick around if you're interested in those. But yeah, so I kind of got like the delivery animals of Harry Potter. We got the owl, the frog, and then this deck didn't have a cat. So I chose a panther because I felt like it looked more like a domestic cat than a lion did. But yeah. I'll give you a minute to think about which one it is that you want, and then I will see you at your reading. Hello, pile number 1 who selected the owl. This is your reading. Let me move this. Oh my gosh. I feel like I end up moving the camera a lot. Like when I set it up, I'm like, this is perfect. And then afterwards, I'm like, actually, there was something blocking the camera in the corner. Anyway, you don't care. Okay. So we have the first card, which is the 4 of Clubs, and this represents you. And I see the 4 of Clubs is the card of trust no bitch to me. So you might be very defensive. The 4 of Clubs can also represent a phone call or a car. So it's possible that maybe you guys will have a conversation in a car, or maybe you guys will call each other over the phone, or maybe you're a little more comfortable on the phone because maybe you don't trust people quite yet, or you don't trust this person specifically quite yet because I don't know, like you know, there's so many things about like cars, right? Like, oh, I'll pick you up in my car, and you're like, I don't trust you that much yet, so we can meet somewhere at a second location, but I'm not gonna get in your car. So I don't know if there's like something going on with the car, or something about like you being more comfortable over the phone, or like texting, or maybe you met this person on an app or something to do with your phone. But either way, you're still like very defensive is what I'm getting. But the relationship itself seems pretty, I don't want to say wholesome, but I mean, it doesn't seem malicious. It seems like a little bit of a partnership. Like maybe it could be moving faster than what you're used to. Or maybe like commitment happened really fast, and so you're like, or maybe this person wants commitment from you really fast, and that's why you're like, I don't really trust this person. Like, why are you moving so quickly? But it's also our card of justice and balance. So it's possible like this person reciprocates a lot, and maybe that's something you're not used to, and that's why you're so defensive. You're like, yeah, you got me a gift, but like, what do you want? You know, you're like suspicious. But it also indicates a future with somebody that you trust. So I feel like maybe eventually this person will help you feel a little safer. And they view you like the 2 of Cups, or the 2 of Hearts here, which is just like really loving, really sweet. Their energy is like they just really want a committed relationship. Yeah. For some of you, they might even be wanting to have your children, which, I mean, I don't know. If it's starting early, you might be. I could see why you'd be suspicious, but yeah. So that's the energy I'm picking up on. Let's see what your tarot cards say. Message from your person. So many wires here with like the lighting and charging my phone. Interesting. 7 of Wands. I wonder if you're paranoid because somebody in the past betrayed you. 7 of Wands is like, oh no, wait, I'm thinking of the 7 of Swords. Hold on. 7 of Wands, yeah, that's defensiveness again. It's kind of like getting in a fight almost. you feel like you have to fend for yourself a lot. I don't know. And then the Nine of Wands, yeah, I was about to say the Nine of Wands is like hella defensive. I was like, the Seven of Wands isn't as defensive as the Nine of Wands, but you're just like on hella high alert right now. You're like, who is this person? What do they want? And I feel like the Seven of Wands is typically depicted as one person fighting off like 6 other people, which is different from like the Five of Wands, right? It's like the Five of Wands is 5 people fighting each other. It's like a free-for-all. But the Seven of Wands specifically is like one person fighting off 6 other people. So I feel like that's your energy right now, and they don't want you to be like that, obviously. But yeah, you're just defensive right now. And there's the Ten of Cups in reverse, and the Ten of Cups is like, again, wanting a family. I don't know if maybe you don't want that, or you do want that, but you just don't trust anyone enough to do that. But I feel like this person like really wants to commit to you, and you're just like, I don't think so. But then there's the Nine of Cups, yeah, so that's like, that's so wholesome. It's basically the wish card, so I just think this person like thinks you're the wish come true, and that's probably why they're trying to move really fast, or like yeah, they really want to commit with you, because like to you you're like, or to them you're like you're basically their wish come true. They're exactly what they want. But yeah, you're just like, no, I don't think so. You can stay over there. The Two of Pentacles in reverse, yeah. That's like an imbalance, I think, within yourself, obviously, but like I was saying with the Four of Hearts here, like maybe you're used to relationships where they weren't balanced, and this person is trying to prove to you like, hey, I'm not just gonna take advantage of you. Yeah. You could also be like, for some of you, you could be deliberately distracting yourself with other things. Because the Two of Pentacles can be like when you're overwhelmed by life, like you can't balance all of it because there's too much happening at once. So I feel like you might be making excuses, or maybe that's a message for some of you. Like, oh, I can't see you because I have so much work to do, and oh, well, my family really needs me to babysit my nieces or whatever, like, and it's not that that isn't true, it's just like, I feel like if you wanted to make time for this person, you could, but you're just kind of like, I'd rather play defensive right now. But it's because it's nothing that this person is doing, it's all internal. And then the Knight of Swords, yeah, I just feel like this person maybe came on like too much too fast. It almost seems impulsive. But I don't see like negative intentions. It's just like, yeah, I feel like they jumped the gun because they just liked you so much. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Like, I don't think they considered how you would they didn't consider the possibility that you would be, I don't want to say damaged, because that makes it sound like you're an object that can be damaged and not repaired or something weird, but oh my god, ew, I just got like Jared Leto Joker with like the damage tattoo across his forehead. Anyway, that's not a spiritual message, that was just a freaking thought that came into my head. But yeah, they didn't consider that like you might have reservations, or like you might be misanthropic, or that you might have been hurt before. They were just kind of like, oh my god, this person's my dream person, and then they like really rushed in, and then it kind of like made you more suspicious. Unfortunately, I feel like you're already suspicious of people in general, but then like when this person like started acting, I feel like you're perceiving it as like love bombing or something. You're like, this person wants something from me, like that's why they're being so nice, but in reality it's because they just think you're freaking amazing. The change, yeah. So this is about change, if you couldn't figure that one out. Yeah, like I think this is just like a lesson in growing, basically. Let me see if there's any additional messages. I always like memorize the cloud card meetings, and then I don't work with them for like months on end. And then I'm like, okay, well, all that work I put into memorizing them just went out the window because I didn't work with them. Interesting. Another message is change with the self will help you with envy. So for some of you, I don't know, like envy is surrounding this. It's a message for some of you because I don't see like envy anywhere else. But I don't even necessarily think it's coming from you. It could be like an outside force or a... Yeah, I don't think this person's envious of you either. So I don't think this is like within the relationship from either of you. I think like other people outside of it are envying you. Like it's possible, oh my god. I just got like the freaking... It's so fanficky, but you know when there's like the weird nerdy girl and then there's like the popular guy, and then the popular guy's like, I like nerdy girls, and then all the other popular girls are like, why do you like the nerdy girl? Like, I know it's so cheesy and cliche, but that's like the image that's coming into my head. Like the people around you can't understand like, why is this person interested in this freaking like misanthropic emo kid, you know what I mean? And you don't have to dress emo. It's just like, I think you make it very clear that you are not interested in, I don't know, you give like fuck off energy. Like, get away from me. Especially with the owls. Like, people like to say lone wolf this, lone wolf that, but a wolf doesn't survive on its own. Like, a wolf needs its pack. And if they don't have a pack, they tend to die. But an owl is actually a solitary animal. It's very... Like, sometimes they do stay with their mates, but for the most part, they're pretty much loners. So it's possible that some of you are loners. Obviously, owls are, like, known for their knowledge and stuff. So maybe that's why, like, the image of someone, like, the nerdy girl came into my head. But, yeah, I just feel like, especially with the Knight of Swords, Swords is just someone who, like, doesn't shut the fuck up. And sometimes it's great, right? Like, they make good communicators, they make great salesmen, but other times it's like, oh my god, like, shut up. I don't know, like, Gemini energy. Like, sometimes they're really funny, but sometimes you're like, can you, like, let me think for 2 seconds? So I feel like people are kind of looking at you and they're like, they're opposites. Like, why are they coming together? Or there might be envy around you. But yeah. And I'm not saying you should change yourself to appease these envious people. I'm just saying, like, trusting this person who does have good faith. I don't know, I feel like once you guys enter in a relationship, the people who are talking shit around you will shut up. The power. Pretty sure the power is about, like, having the power to do something. It can also be, like, a power-up. So, just thinking of, like, leveling up, right? Like, this is a lesson for you to be better. And we can look into more messages that I might be missing. But... And then we got the lock. So yeah, I just feel like you're closed off. You seem secretive, especially with the owls, right? Like, they can be mysterious. Like, they have a lot of knowledge. So you might even be like, I don't know, like learning about this person, but not in an obvious manner. Like, you're not asking them questions, you're just like observing. Yeah, so the lock says inner awareness of truth and things you are not meant to know. Okay. So yeah, so I think there's a difference between like our gut and our intuition and like our fears, right? So I feel like your gut and your intuition are telling you like it's okay to trust this, but your fears are like, yeah, the last time I thought that, it went down the drain. So you're kind of paranoid right now, but they're telling you like, I think, like, deep down inside, you know, this person is not gonna, I guess, hurt you. At least intentionally. But, yeah. But I feel like you're denying that because of your fears. And it says things you are not meant to know. Yeah, so I feel like some of you have control issues. You're like, I have to know that you're not gonna hurt. I need to keep observing you. I need to, you know, I need more time, whatever it is. But in the end, you don't actually need anything. You're just, again, like with that energy, right? With the Two of Pentacles in reverse, you're like, oh, like I need to go to work and I need to take care of my family and this and that. And I feel like you're just making excuses to prolong this under the assumption that it'll somehow protect you. But I mean, I don't see this person as malicious at all. The lock. All right, and then the power. Let me see, there's additional messages there. Right. I'm pretty sure it just means power up. Oh, it's a wish card. So you get 2 wish cards. Oh my god. And then it says all aspects of your life receive a boost. So yeah, so I feel like when you go through this transformation, you're gonna be like popping off. I don't know, like I feel like the envious bitches will shut the fuck up because they'll realize, you know, like you're not going anywhere. But yeah, I don't know. It's a wish card. That's funny because you got the wish card again. So it's possible like maybe this person is also your dream come true, but you don't trust it. Interesting. That's like issues with yourself and like feeling like you don't deserve things that you wish for, and that's silly. And then romantic feelings, yeah. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So you're not allowing yourself to explore right now, especially with the lock. It just feels like you're closed off. You're being solitary. You're being misanthropic. And for some of you, you might even think your feelings aren't real. You're like, oh, I just like this person because they're attractive or something. Or like, oh, I'm just being stupid. But like, no, like you actually have feelings and it's okay to indulge them. Retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. Yeah, so for some of you, again, it's like outside people like talking things, or yeah, just like needing to get away from the people around you is the energy I'm getting. And spending time with this person alone might be helpful once you learn to trust them a little bit more, because right now, again, you're like closed off. But when you feel comfortable doing that, I feel like spending time with this person away from everyone might be beneficial to you. I feel like you won't feel so much like anyone's putting on a show or anything. You'll just be a little more relaxed. And you'll see that you genuinely enjoy this person's company. And then soulmate, aw, wholesome. So again, for those of you who don't believe in soulmates or anything like that, this can just be someone that you like really, really get along with. Or again, like you both got the wish card, so. Yeah, I just think this person wants you to trust them a little more. And know that even though they rushed in, like it wasn't to freak you out, or like it wasn't because they're trying to, yeah, see, give your relationship a chance. Hold on, someone's at the door. All right, sorry about that. So we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Yeah, so again, like you guys aren't even giving it a chance. You're just like shutting it off because you're like, I don't want to get hurt. Express your love. Yeah, express yourself. Stop shutting yourself out. Stop shutting everyone else out, or at least this one person, and then this could be the one. And that's funny that it landed under soulmate. Yeah. Yeah. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Yeah, so again, you seek someone, right? You have this like dream person in your mind and you met them, and then instead of indulging it, you're like pushing it away. What is map? So these are intuitive. They don't actually have oracle meanings, so you're gonna have to bear with me because I'm working on my intuition. I'm so bad at scrying and like symbolism and stuff, so but I'm trying to train that. So I figured what better way to train that than on general card readings, because no one's paying me, so it's not like I can fuck them over. So the Screaming Yo-Yo, the Marauders map, and Instant Peruvian Powder. Yeah, so with the Marauders map, I feel like you guys are watching this person, like you want to get to know them, but you don't want to let anyone in, so you're just kind of like, I don't know if you're cyber stalking or if you watch how they interact with other people, but like the Marauders map shows you where everyone is at every time, right? So like, yeah, I just feel like that's what you guys are doing right now. But also the Marauders map is used in Harry Potter to like sneak off, right? And to sneak away. for whatever reason. So I wonder if you guys like work together or something. You kind of want to sneak away from other people. So there's that. And then we have Peruvian instant darkness powder. So that gets used as an escape mechanism, right? So again, this idea of like trying to escape, or maybe like you let this person in a little bit and then it's like you disappear, like you ghost them or like you stop talking. And so they kind of feel like yeah, like out of nowhere you just like disappear. And then we have the screaming yo-yo. So let's see about that. In Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Ron Weasley attempts to purchase a screaming yo-yo at the Weasleys' Wizard Wheezes joke shop, and George and Fred jokingly want Ron to pay extra for the toy because unfortunately he is their brother. 10 galleons. So there's this idea of like wanting something and then not being able to get it, right? So but I don't feel like there's anything stopping you other than yourself. Which isn't the case in the scene of Harry Potter, obviously, but I don't see like any external factors. So it's kind of like yeah. Let me see, screaming yo-yo. When I think screaming, I think of like existential screaming. So some of you might be like, I don't know, like you just have like in your head, or you're like, ah, you know, like I don't know, like you want it to work, but then when you try it, it like freaks you out. And then like when do we scream? When we're scared, right? Or when we're hurt. So I feel like there's just a lot of that energy around you. And it's also funny how it comes like, it's like in a circle. So it's kind of like doing the same thing over and over again. So it's possible like other people who have had good intentions have come to you before and you're just like, nope, I'm gonna keep pushing them away. And so so it's like something that you do constantly, but then here's this person that like you, I don't know, that really isn't here to hurt you, and you're still doing the same thing over and over again. And also like the yo-yo, it makes you think like when you play with the yo-yo, it goes down, but there's a string attached to it, and then it makes it go back up. So I don't know, I feel like even when you try to get away from this person, like you just end up coming back. So like stop resisting. Sorry if that, you know, sounded weird. But yeah, I hope that was helpful. It's a message from your person. They're not aggressively telling you to like stop resisting. It's just kind of like, you know, work through this. This Two of Pentacles in reverse energy. Yeah, so I hope that was helpful, pile number 1. Let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, pile number 2 with the frog. This is your reading. Yeah, I feel like I was gonna say something else, but I totally forgot. So we're just gonna start. Yeah, so for the Honey Duke cards here, we got you as the 5 of Cups, the relationship as the 9 of Cups, which is nice. And then we got your person is the Joker. That's actually kind of funny because I was thinking of 2 songs that are talking about being in love with a nurse, and I was like, oh, they remind me of Harley Quinn. And then your person is a Joker, so that's let's hope it's not toxic like that. But anyway, I don't think it's toxic. It's the 9 of Hearts, so it should be fine. Just a funny coink-a-dink. And then there was the Ice Cream Man, so if that's a thing. The 5 of Hearts can indicate an opportunity, so maybe you guys haven't gotten together yet. And it indicates jealousy, so you might be feeling a little bit jealous for whatever reason. Excuse me. And then we have the Joker card for your person, which is like they might be a little bit of a wild card. And maybe it felt like they came out of nowhere. Just kind of like came into your life, popped up. Their behavior could also be very like rambunctious or random, kind of in a fun way, not like in a creepy, like, oh, you're at my house kind of way, you know? It's more fun is what I'm getting. Like, kind of unexpected, like, they'll just randomly gift you things, or, like, maybe they're one of those people that, like, makes plans on the fly. Like, the day of, they'll send you a message, and they're like, hey, you wanna go watch this movie? Like, they don't plan ahead too much, maybe. Yeah. Got the Two of Cups in reverse. Interesting. So I wonder if, yeah, you guys aren't together yet. This seems like there's plenty of affection here. I don't know if this person is like too random for you, or like because their energy is so fast moving, like maybe they're not willing to commit yet, or I don't know if they're seeing other people. Like, what's the jealousy about? So let's see. Three of Pentacles. Some of you like work with this person. Yeah. Or like you came together on a project or something. It seems very random. The Magician in reverse. Oh. Okay, the message from your person. This person feels like it's open-ended with the Death reverse and World reverse. I don't know if this person is, like if you got together and then you separated, or like maybe you were never really together and then this person went with someone else, now you're jealous, but the person isn't really committed to the other person either. Like, I just feel like there's a lack of commitment and a lack of closure. The Two of Cups in reverse, yeah. Like this person just, I don't know, I just feel like they're non-committal. Maybe your values are different. Like, even though you really like each other and you seem like you would click really well, like maybe you want children and this person doesn't, or you want to settle down and have a house and this person wants to like try, like they're a wild card, right? They're the Joker. They're kind of like, I don't know, like they don't want to settle down anywhere. They don't want to have a house, they don't want to have kids, they don't want to get married. They're just like everywhere. Yeah, hold on. All right, but then we have the King of Cups, so and the Nine of Cups, so it's like this person has a lot of like feelings for you. They're very like attached to you, but they're also very much not attached to anything. I feel like they don't want to attach themselves to anything. And then the Magician in reverse, oh my god, it gives me like salesman energy, like sleazy salesman energy, not like good salesman energy. It's kind of like I don't know, like they're selling you a story and then not following through. Yeah, but I mean, for some of you, I guess the energy's reversed. Maybe they felt like you were the one selling them something and didn't follow through. But I really don't think so, because you seem to be the one that's jealous and they seem to be the one that's kind of wild. So I'm not too sure how that would work in the reverse. Yeah, with the Death in the reverse underneath the Three of Pentacles, I wonder if some of you like still have to see each other at work and it's kind of awkward. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look at Harry, okay? He's supposed to be the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is like someone stable, someone emotionally mature, but I mean, here it's depicted as like worry. He's like, oh shit, I got the Grim underneath the World. So yeah, I don't know if he's like, I said he because I'm talking about Harry Potter, but I mean, I don't know if your person is, I don't know, like worried about the connection, or like freaking out, or maybe they have like fear that something bad is gonna happen. Yeah, but they don't think this is over. Or if it is over and you've made that very clear, they feel like they have a lot of unresolved issues. Not issues, but like emotions with the relationship. Yeah. I think this person just felt like you guys had misaligned values. And they didn't want to like sell you on something they couldn't commit to. So they really, really like you, and maybe they're like still flirting with you or something, but they just won't commit to it because it's like, I don't know, the things you guys want are different. But with the frog spirit goes in and out of the water. So that could be like emotional healing for some of you. Like maybe you need to retreat back into the water and then come back when you're ready. For some of you, maybe you can work on this like via compromise. Yeah, because this is, again, open-ended. I don't see it as like an ending. I don't see it as like this person like cutting you out or not liking you. Like it's literally the wish card. Like I think like your personality is really meshed well, but your like priorities were just different. Yeah, and I think that's why he looks so worried here. He's like, I don't know if this is gonna work out if I follow through with it. So for some of you, if you are in separation, just kind of like, you know, get into that frog energy of like retreating to the water and sorting out your feelings. And then when you can talk with a clear head, maybe you can talk about compromise if possible, or like whatever it is that you're trying to do. The flower. Oh, I think of like opening up, right? The way a flower blooms. I feel like some of you maybe don't open up to a lot of people, or maybe this person doesn't open up to a lot of people and they felt like they could do that with you. The fiery, the passion. Oh, you got 4. The thunder, and then you got the cloud. Some of these people are like daydreaming about you, like having their heads in the clouds. And thunder, that's good luck. Let me see if I can find additional messages. Yeah, so the flower is talking about having confidence as well. So for some of you, maybe you're kind of like being shy and in the background. So be a little more like forward about what it is that you want. Yeah, so the clouded talks about a clouded mind, and it encourages you to follow your heart because you're not thinking straight right now. So I don't know like what's going on, if you're like really angry or if you're like misperceiving things. Maybe this jealousy is misperception, because I don't see like the 3 of Cups or anything. Like for this person, there's no other third party. But for you, you're like, I'm jealous. So I don't know what you're jealous about, but it's clearly not even on this person's mind. So I feel like you have clouded judgment, and they're kind of telling you to step away from that energy right now, step away from the fear energy, and like really listen to your gut. You can also see that her eyes are closed, so it's like it's very much about like just listening to your intuition. Yeah, and having a little bit more confidence with that. Because you want things, but then you don't communicate those things. Or maybe you're like so angry, with the fire here too, that you're like, if I try to communicate with this person, I'm going to say something I'll regret. Yeah. So it's kind of like clear out your mind before you come to this person, and then come to this person confidently. The fiery, it says strong beliefs, overcoming obstacles. Yeah, so for some of you, again, like your I don't think like your morals or anything are different. I just think like your goals are different, like the things you want are different, and you're both, you like have very strong beliefs in that, like you're set in your ways and you kind of don't want to compromise on that. But I think compromise is possible. Yeah, and then overcoming obstacles, so obviously I don't think it's anything you can't look past. Like maybe this person does want kids, but not right now, and you really want kids right now. Like maybe, you know, like it seems like it's what's the word? Oh my god, I feel like it just fucking escaped me. I don't know, but it basically means like it seems like it's something that can't be resolved, but it can. And then you have the thunder, which means good luck, but if you follow your true self. Yeah, so don't go compromising on things you really don't want to compromise on. Like, know where to draw the line. Don't start like you know, betraying yourself or like the things that you want just to like get with this person. But I mean, that doesn't mean that you can't be with this person just because your values are different. I don't know, I'm not sure, because like if it is something like children, you know, that's a big deal. But I don't know, maybe it's not, the things that you're worried about aren't as big of a deal as that. Express your love. Honeymoon. Separation, yeah. Clearly. But the honeymoon is about getting away from everyone and like enjoying your time together. So right now, obviously in separation, but I feel like if you just take the time to get away with this person, like you might rediscover that it is worth putting more effort into. Expressing your love, yeah, and being confident about that, because I feel like you guys are just kind of hiding away right now. You're not trying to talk to this person. Maybe you feel awkward around this person. I think I saw that earlier. So yeah, being confident when you express your affection for this person. Finances and career. Again, some of you might be like working together. Maybe some of you have different career things you want to do, right? Maybe like this person takes the night shift and you take the day shift, and then you guys never see each other, but you're not willing to compromise because your jobs are like really important to you. So trying to work around those kind of issues. Love yourself first. Okay, yeah, especially if you have the card of jealousy. Like maybe some of you have other insecurities that you need to work on. Not necessarily before you can contact this person. Like you can contact someone and still have insecurities, that's fine, but just like don't take it out on the person because you have insecurities, you know what I mean? And then flirt, yeah. It's very fun and lighthearted energy here with the Joker. Yeah, I mean that's, oh yeah, hold on, no, I lied. We have our Weasley's Wizard Weezes cards here. And these are intuitive. They don't actually have oracle meaning, so I'm gonna need you to bear with me because my I don't know, I'm pretty bad at scrying, and I'm working on being more intuitive, but we'll see how that goes. So apparition, yeah, kind of like this with the Joker energy. Like this person might be like everywhere, like they're in and out. They want to travel. They might go on vacation a lot. Like, you're just like, I need you to settle down. And this person's like, no. Because like when you apparate, you like go from one place to the other, like instantaneously. I don't know. I just feel like this person's like everywhere. They want to keep being everywhere. And you're like, I kind of want to stay here. Sticky trainers. So sticky trainers are basically these like tennis shoes that you put on and it helps you stick to the wall. I forgot what this means to me. Like I went through all of them and I'm like, okay, this one kind of sounds like this, but allows wearer to climb walls or walk on ceilings. On the actual image, it says permanent fun and miscellaneous mayhem. So I just feel like this person's kind of chaotic, but like in an entertaining way. Sticking to the walls makes me think of Spider-Man. I know that sounds silly, but I don't know. I mean, okay, for some of you, like that might be a very specific message, but I don't know. I also think of like Into the Spider-Verse, like the different universes. So I don't know if like kind of getting this message of like maybe in a different universe it would work out, but I don't think it has to be like that. Oh yeah, okay, so they're called trainers, which I found funny. They weren't like shoes or like tennis shoes or anything. They called them trainers, and that makes me think like, I don't know if you've heard Training Wheels by Melanie Martinez, but it's kind of like this energy might be new to the both of you, so working through that and trying to find balance in that without throwing like the baby out with the bathwater. Just like testing things and dipping your toes in the water. And then rubber chicken. So when you step on them, they just make like a screaming noise. Makes you think, I don't know, like an internal screaming noise. You're just like, ah! You're like very upset. I don't know, again with the jealousy stuff, or maybe like this person kind of drives you crazy. Irish step dancing chick. And then it says a rubber chicken gag gift. Yeah. That's all I think about. I think of like screaming. Yeah, I'm not sure I can get anything else out of that, but I hope that was helpful. Let me know. Follow, subscribe, all that weird stuff or whatever. I'm really bad at that, but yeah, let me know if you have any ideas for readings, because I'm pretty open and running out of ideas, so I would appreciate that. But yeah, other than that, see you in the next one. Hello, pile number 3 with the pretend cat. the vicious wild feral cat. Excuse me. This is your reading. Beep you. I got the Honeydukes cards here. The first one is the Joker. So that's kind of like your energy right now. The relationships energy is the 8 of Spades. I actually really need to go to the bathroom. And this is your person, the 3 of Spades, but I'll be right back. All right, hello. Sorry about that. Okay, so I don't have enough information right now, but basically the 8 of Spades can indicate a doctor's visit or a doctorate degree. So for some of you, maybe you know this person from school, maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a lot of doctor visits, like maybe your partner is ill or something. That's not necessarily the case, and obviously it's going to be a message for only a few of you, but that is a thing. And I will see what the cards actually have to say, but it could also be an investigation, so let's hope it's not that dark. But I think what it most likely is is a disappointment. Yeah, because that's the least dramatic, but I mean, we can see maybe there is something there. Then we have your partner. It feels kind of confused, like there's misunderstandings between you and this person, maybe miscommunications, or maybe you'll say something and they take it the wrong way. Like you might be feeling like this person could blow things out of proportion, or maybe this person feels like you're lying, or maybe this person is lying. I don't know. There's some kind of like issue here with like misunderstandings or deceit, which might be the investigation, right? Like hopefully for some of you it's not anything serious, but maybe you're playing investigator, like what is this person up to? Like wait, they told me this, but I have a timestamp from a text message from a friend that says that, you know, like I don't know, maybe some of you are playing FBI too, like going online and being like cyber stalking, not even in a creepy way, just kind of like in a is this person a criminal kind of way, you know, like a protective kind of investigation for yourself. But it could also indicate infidelity, so let's see what's going on here. Because there's a lot of messages coming through, and there's just not enough information to make a definitive statement quite yet. 1, the 7 of Wands. Okay, so the 7 of Wands is typically depicted as an individual fighting off 6 other people. So maybe you feel like you're having to fight off all these other people. I don't know, or maybe that's what's making you paranoid, like you've had to deal with all these other people before. So, well, I don't, yeah, because the 9 of Swords is fear. There's a lot of fear happening here. It's also funny that like you're supposed to be the house cat and instead you got a panther. Like I feel like you're being very defensive. And maybe that's maybe your defensiveness is warranted. I'm not like judging or making fun of you or anything. I just see this energy as like very defensive. Queen of Cups. I feel like you do like this person. Let's see, okay. So what way do you want to land? Because I hate when it lands sideways. Some people read them sideways, but I feel like that's doing too much. The World. Okay, so completion. Ending of cycles. It's possibly... okay. It's possible some of you have ended this relationship. It's also interesting that like the Four of Swords. Okay, I don't see any indications of infidelity. So I wonder if you suspected they were being unfaithful. So you started investigating and maybe that caused issues in your relationship. So I see the Queen of Cups. It's like someone affectionate, someone nurturing, someone motherly, someone with lots of love. Yeah, especially you coming across as the Joker. I feel like this person feels like you're very erratic and you're very like you don't trust them. Like they see you as having a lot of fears, a lot of paranoia. You're very defensive. You feel like everybody's against you. Literally. So underneath the card of everybody's against you, you got the World. So it's just like me against the world kind of energy. The Four of Swords indicates like needing to take a step back, to take a breather, do some meditation, separate yourself from this situation to kind of like really clear your head. I feel like is what they're asking you to do. Or maybe they had to step back because they're like, your energy is like too much for me right now. Yeah, because the Six of Swords is about walking away, about getting away from a situation that's very word tumultuous just came to my head, but I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, like just a lot of turmoil. For some of you the energy is reversed, but I don't necessarily think that's true for most of you. I'm sorry if I said for most of you. I meant for some of you the energy is reversed. But for most of you, I think you were the one that was paranoid because you're coming across as the Joker. And they're coming across as like someone, like there's misunderstandings here. And yeah, also with the Eight of Spades, it's like disappointments, right? So it's not like this person's angry at you. It's not like this person's blaming you. They just feel disappointed. Like, oh, I put all this energy in. I never did anything to make you feel like you couldn't trust me, and here you are. So I feel like they had to separate themselves away from you just because it was like, I don't want to say toxic, but it was just kind of like, and again, for some of you, the energy is reversed, and this is not me making fun of you. This is just the message I'm reading. Yeah. And with the World here, I don't know if I said this already, but I feel like this person thought the world of you. And now it's like disappointing, right? Because it's almost like you didn't see that of them because you assumed they did something when they didn't. And then we have the Float, which is what is the Float? Liberation. Yeah. So again, this person just felt like they had to get out of here for their own mental health. Like maybe your paranoia was starting to make them paranoid or something like that. Like it just wasn't working out. And then the Move, yeah, so moving away and making the first move. So I feel like this person was the first one to be like, okay, I'm calling it quits. Or at the very least, like, hey, I need a break from this. And then the mist, I believe that's about having clouded judgment, but let me double check because it's been a while. Yeah, so it says time to make a clear decision. So maybe this person left and wasn't sure if they were coming back with the Four of Swords. Some of you might be like taking a pause, you know, separation. But I feel like the time is coming up when they're about to say if they're staying or going, or they're going to compromise, or what's going on. But yeah, especially with the float, they just feel like you were restraining them. Like maybe you got paranoid about them texting other people, so then they had to stop texting all their friends, and then it's like you got paranoid about why they were staying out so long, so then they had to stay in the house. And it just felt like they were restraining themselves and their desires to appease you, but they felt like they had never done anything to warrant that reaction. Yeah, physical move. So for some of you, like maybe you live together and this person moved out. And it says do not be impulsive. So they're trying to tell you that, like, hey, don't make any irrational decisions. Don't get pissed off if you see me talking to someone and react off of that, you know. Instead, come and talk to me and we can discuss, like, yeah, playfulness. I feel like they miss the playfulness because Joker can be very playful, but right now it's in its negative energy, so it's kind of like aggressive and paranoid and unpredictable. So I feel like they just want like the lightheartedness to come back, worth waiting for. Yeah, so maybe you feel like this person is worth waiting for, like maybe they need a break and they'll just come back. But obviously you guys have some serious issues to work through before you can even come back to that. All right, let's pull another one. Flirt, again, more playful energy. I just feel like the playfulness got sucked out because it was replaced with fear and like not trusting your partner, misunderstandings. Oh shit, okay. We're not taking all those. Let's see, 3 more. Keep an open mind. Yeah, so for some of you, you just like make up your mind. You're like, oh, they're texting this person at 8 o'clock at night. They must be fucking someone else, you know what? And they're like, whoa, like slow down. It's not, like maybe they forgot something at work and someone is texting them like, hey, you forgot your lunchbox or some shit. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's, keep an open mind. Don't jump to conclusions. Trust. Yeah, literally. Hello. You have trust issues that you need to work through. This is not your partner doing anything wrong. And then this one keeps coming out, and then like it'll half come out and then it'll like flip back down. So I'm just gonna take it because I mean it's gonna keep doing that. So very soon, again with the mist card here talking about it's about to be time to make a decision. I feel like you'll get your answer to this pretty soon. And if they do choose to stay, like obviously you're gonna have to make some changes and adjustments. Then we have these Weasley Wizard Wheezes shop cards. So these are intuitive. Obviously they're not meant to be oracle cards, so I ask you guys to please be patient as I try to come up with messages for these, because yeah, because they're not official messages, and also I'm practicing my intuition. So edible dark marks, curious, love potion. Okay, edible dark marks. So that makes me laugh because the dark mark is supposed to be like literally like the trademarked little brand buddy there of the Death Eaters, right? Like whenever someone is murdered or whenever somebody is a building explodes or something and it was the Death Eaters, like you see the dark mark in the sky, and when they get initiated they have to like tattoo that onto themselves. I don't think it's actually tattooed, I think it's magical, but whatever, it's like a tattoo. And so it's edible. So that's kind of weird. It's kind of like making fun of a dark situation, and I don't think you're being made fun of. I think it's just kind of like again, bringing lightheartedness into it, or kind of understanding that like this thing that you see as super super dark isn't necessarily I don't know, like for some of you, maybe you feel like you'll never get out of this paranoia that you have, and it's kind of like, no, you can overcome this. Kind of like laughing in the face of of your fears, essentially. Yeah, and then that's why it's so brilliant, because it's so pathetically dim-witted. So for some of you, I feel like your solution is very easy, but you think that it's not, and you end up blowing things out of proportion. Like, instead of, if you see something and it upsets you, instead of communicating that to your partner and saying, hey, that upsets me, can you stop doing that? You know, you just stay silent about it, and then the person keeps doing it because they don't know it's upsetting you. And then, you know, a month down the line, you blow up on them over something you never communicated. And it's like, you could have solved this if you had just communicated. So I feel like a lot of your issues are, I don't know, they just can be like solved easily. Again, like you think it's like life or death out here. Like, your perception is a little warped, and so they're telling you like, not that your paranoia isn't that serious, but it's not that serious. Like, I feel like it's an easy fix. And then love potion, yeah, so just like it says, yeah, they really do work. Just like I don't know, it got like falling in love again, like bringing playfulness into it and trying not to be so dark. Another thing about love potions is that they're technically seen as dark magic, at least in I'm not sure about Harry Potter, but well, kind of. I mean, I think Hermione scolds somebody, right? Yeah, I just feel like Hermione scolds everybody, but I feel like somebody scolded somebody else, like, about a love potion, and it's like, yeah, and in the real world, when people make love spells and stuff like that, a lot of people get mad about it because it's like you're taking away somebody else's free will. So I feel like for some of you have control issues, like you kind of wish you could just kind of like put a, not literally, but like put a spell on this person, like, oh, then I know they won't cheat on me because I've manipulated the situation. But I mean, you need to stop being like so controlling, and kind of trust your partner to just be faithful. Maybe for some of you, you're actually putting like love spells on this person, and it's like you need to chill out because that energy is not serving you. Yeah, just like a lot of controlling, like you wish you could make this person, you know what I mean? I don't know. And in fact, I think that's how Voldemort was born. Like, his conception came from like a love potion. Like, it wasn't born of actual love, it was born of manipulation. So yeah, I mean, you don't want a love that's born that way, right? You don't want to have a partnership where you're like manipulating and controlling everything this person does. That's not really a partnership. That's weird. So work through that. Yeah, pile 3, if you stood to the end, I'm proud of you. That's shadow work and it's not fun to listen to, but yeah, you did it, so congratulations. If you like this video, then please give it a like, subscribe, all that nonsense, share. I would appreciate if you shared because I am having trouble getting exposed to new audiences. So yeah, anyway, I hope that was helpful. Let me know if you have any ideas or anything, and I'll see you in the next one.